This video walkthrough demonstrates how you would set a digital homework test to your students using Collins Connect. The examples used are from our Maths Frameworking course, but digital assessment will work in the same way for all courses. Collins Connect digital tests are designed to put both the teacher and the student at the heart of assessment. Quick quizzes, revision tests, and end-of-test feedback provide pupils with valuable assessment for learning opportunities. Teachers have access to a comprehensive suite of tests that are auto-marked. Long answer questions are also catered for, and we make marking these quick and easy within the platform. In short, Collins Connect enables you to record assessment and track progress in a format which is simple to use and manage. First, we log into our unique teacher account and select Maths Frameworking. Clicking on Homework brings up a screen with previous homeworks created on the left and your groups on the right. The list of groups will have been automatically imported from your school's management information system if your school has chosen to MIS sync when first setting up. If you're not syncing with your MIS, then you will still enjoy all Collins Connect's great tests, with tests assigned to students by a URL and the comprehensive reports provided by test rather than by student group. So, we will now click on Create New Homework. This shows everything we have for that topic, including the digital assessment element, which we call a homework quiz. It's up to you whether you want to set a mix of reading and interactive materials, as well as the homework quiz, or just the quiz on its own. Let's just set the equivalent fractions homework quiz for our class now. Tick the box next to the homework quiz, and then click Finish and Assign. We'll give the homework a name, and add some instructions for the students. We're now back at the first screen where we can set the new homework we've created to our group or groups. To do this, we simply drag and drop the homework assignment onto the relevant group. If you're a non-SimSync school, you'll be provided with a URL for this test to communicate to the students. Multiple tests can be assigned to groups in this way. We click Finish and Review when we're done assigning to continue. Next, we can set a start and end date for the homework. If the start date is set for today, students will receive the test immediately. If it's set in the future, students will not be alerted to the test until the date's set. You can use this feature to set a whole term's homework or test in advance, saving time at the start of a term or the week ahead. Students will not be able to submit the test after the end date. Their notifications will warn them when a deadline for a test or assignment is coming up. Teachers will be notified as well if you want to prompt students to complete. We're now done here, so we'll click Confirm and Notify Students to deliver the test to the students in the group chosen. Now we'll log in as a student to see how Collins Connect looks from their end. As a student, you first select your school, then simply type in your date of birth, first letter of your surname, and school year. This means students don't have yet another set of usernames and passwords, which are easily forgotten. The student can now see the latest test we have assigned as the most recent item in their in tray. Their notifications in the top right also inform them of what's been assigned and when deadlines are coming up. The student takes the test. When they submit the test, they can say how hard they thought the test was and give any specific feedback for the teacher to read. They can also click Review to see which answers they got wrong and what the correct answers should have been, which will help students identify their own areas to improve and develop further. Now when we log back in as a teacher, we can see the student score updated in our results table. All results in this table will update dynamically as our student submits their tests. We can drill down into the detail of the results for a particular test to see which questions particular students, or the class as a whole, were strong or weak on, as well as how difficult they found the test and any specific feedback they provided. We can now add feedback for the student if we wish. Using this comment box, which allows a two-way feedback process with each assessment. This way, we have a formal record of our communication with a student on their performance. We can also view the result for this test in the context of a student's past performance by looking at their individual record sheet, which collates their results over time. If you wish, you can export results in Excel for inclusion in other assessment records. As well as the homework quizzes we are providing for each topic, Collins Connect courses also give you longer tests that cover whole chapters worth of content. These will be set through a separate test route, but will work in a very similar way to the digital homeworks we've just shown here. Collins Connect tests help put the student in control of their learning, while giving teachers all they need to make formative judgments about what is next for students. The ease of use and auto-marking saves teachers time, while the test reports provide comprehensive assessment recording and progression reports. Assessment and progression reporting couldn't be simpler.